Hi there, this is Ron. Listen, I'm here at James's grave. We just took Zeus to the vet, Dr. Perung in Mesquite, and here is James's headstone, an inspiration to all who knew him. And this is my longtime friend Lee. She's petting Zeus and Zeuster. Hey, buddy, look. Susie, looky babe. Look, see? Yeah, come over here for a minute, Zeus, because I'm going to tell a James story. I'm going to tell a James story. Is that okay? Good boy. Okay, so, I was telling Lee a minute ago about James. Okay, it's perfect that an inspiration to all who knew him, James Lee Williams, got the motorcycle on there. I think the motorcycle was his sister Carol's idea. Anyone who knew James knew that he was all about motorcycles. And I was telling Lee a funny little story about, if you went over to James's house, he lived over on Grove Street, a few blocks away here in Mesquite. He almost always had 3 motorcycles. One was one he drove every day back and forth to work in perfect condition. I think he bought a big Yamaha cruiser bike, like 900 cc's or 1000 cc's, whatever, and had the little windshield on it, the whole saddlebags, everything, big cruiser bike. Good boy, Zeuster. So he'd have that. Then there'd be another bike in the driveway, another motorcycle in the driveway that was running well, but it might have a couple of issues. Just it needed a little work or whatever before he would trust it going back and forth to work. And then inside the house, not in the garage, but inside the house, usually in the kitchen or the living room, there would be a third motorcycle up on blocks, and there'd be an oil pan underneath with oil in it, that I'd walk in and say, what's up with that one? Oh, I just bought it last week. It needs
this, that, and the other.
This, that, and the other. Needs a new chain and needs this and that. And because he was always just doing all of his own work on motorcycles. And there you go, Zeuster. This is just perfect. Okay. Yeah, Zeusy, James would have loved you, buddy. Now it's been a few years since we went to Dr. Perung's in Mesquite, South Mesquite Veterinary Hospital. Zeus got a clean bill of health. Yay. Negative on, look at that face. Look at that face. Negative on heart. Good boy, Zeusy. Negative on heartworms. Negative. Got heart guard. Got the stuff for fleas. Got the one dose every 3 months for fleas. Got his nails trimmed. That was quite dramatic. That was a wrestling match. That was a wrestling match between me and Zeus and Dr. Perung. Me and Dr. Perung trying to wrestle Zeus. Well, also the vet tech as well. So 3 humans trying to restrain this beast right here. But he did pretty good. He did really well, though, all things considered.
He's a good boy.
Yeah, I'd ask James, okay, what's up with that bike? Because half the time it'd be another one in his collection. So he might have a couple more motorcycles out back. And he'd tell me, yeah, it's this, that, and the other thing. And by Saturday night when we all came over to get drunk, then he'd have it going. He'd have it off the blocks and out of the house and have it going. And then a few weeks later, there might be another one. But also, there were many, many times I rode on the back of James's motorcycles. Sometimes just cruising around, but a lot of times he'd give me rides back and forth to work. I still remember one night working at Hastings Records, Town East Mall on the upper level. It was Saturday night, and I was closing the store by myself, and James came and picked me up about 10 o'clock, and he had on his big cruiser bike, he had the very loud stereo system, and I will never forget when he pulled up to get me, Rolling Stones' Waiting on a Friend was playing. And that was kind of perfect. So
Waiting on a friend.
So here it is.
Right.
James, inspiration also knew him, and that's about it. Here's Zeuster again. Look at that smile, though. Yeah, Zeuster, you did good.
He's a happy dog.
And I'm gonna
He's a happy dog.
get off of this
Yes.
before I get emotional again. It's always an emotional visit. It's been a few years since I've been here. It's always an emotional visit to James's headstone. So I miss him. All right. Y'all take care.
Okay. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Right in the face. Right
And
in the face. Right in the face.
a total eclipse of Zeus.
Exactly.
All right.
Yes.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.